All right, so a very quick one. Let me quickly say something about managing office politics. You see, office politics is not just about gossip. Office politics is power. It is perception. It is positioning. So you need to understand that for you to thrive in an office space, at a very good degree, you might need to participate in office politics because you need to understand where the power is concentrated. You need to know who owns the power, who has the power, who, who are those that are the custodian of the power of the office space for you to thrive. And also, you need to understand what perception really means. People's perception about you in your office space matters a lot, and you need to know those that are very, very good with having good perception, bad perception about people in your office space, and also positioning. So you should be able to position yourself with those that will make you to be visible, because visibility in office space is key to growth. So you can be the hardest worker in your office space or in the room or in your or anyway. You can be the hardest worker, but if no one influential sees your value, you will just stay there. You will just be there. So, irrespective of the kind of work you do, if people do not see your value, or if those that are influential in that space do not see your value, sincerely speaking, you'll be on a long term. So it is extremely important for you to understand those that are influential so that you can push your value. You will make sure that they see the efforts, the results of your hard work. Another thing is, you see, promotion don't just go to the most deserving. Promotion don't just go to the most deserving. Promotion go to the most visible, the most trusted, and also the most strategically aligned. So you need to make sure you are visible. You need to make sure that you are trusted, and you need to make sure that you strategically align yourself with those that are in power and those that matter in your office. Uh, a lot of us we believe that we just have to focus on our work, but this is a problem. Why you are trying to focus on your work? Why you are trying to be like I will just focus on my work and do what I know how to do best. You see, some other people they are building alliance. You need to learn how to build alliance because other people are already building alliance, and you see those that have better alliances than you they might get promoted or more pay than you. So you need to build alliance. Some of us also, our mentality is let me just focus on my work alone. But while we are focusing on just our work, some people are already managing perception. So we also need to find a way to manage people's perception about you. Let me tell you this what people think about you go a long way in the corporate world. So the corporate world is not a world of isolation. You cannot do things just on your own. People's perception matters a lot. So you need to find a way to manage perception. You need to also manage to build strong executive relationships. That's what some people do. While you are trying to focus on your work, they are already strengthening their executive relationships. So you need to find a way to build good executive relationships. Relationships will take you farther in the corporate world than your skills at times. Another thing is, you see, when you talk about office politics, some people will tell you office politics is about manipulation. But office politics itself is not about manipulation. It is about understanding who makes the decision. You need to know who makes the decision. Who are those that are decision maker of your organization? You need to understand who are those that influences those decision making. Though immediately you have those things in your mind or you're able to note those people, sincerely speaking, your work is easier. Your promotion it's also very easy. So you need to understand how your value is going to be communicated to those that make the decision. A lot of people have good values. They are adding great values to the organization, but their values are not communicated to the right channel. So a lot of people take glory for work or goals that's been achieved, and they are not the one that made it happen. They take other people's glory because the right people, those that have the values, those that make the thing, that makes the work to be achieved, their values are not well communicated to the right channel. So you need to understand that you can't avoid politics completely. So You need to become visible. Visibility is important. In the corporate environment, those that are invisible, they don't grow. So invisible people in the corporate world do not grow. You don't have to play dirty though, but you must learn to play smart. You don't have to play dirty, but you must learn to play smart, and that's the difference. Your salary growth is tied to influence. The growth of your salary is tied to influence. You must not just put the efforts or put the value and feel like I maybe I've done what I'm supposed to do. You need to push. You need to learn the game strategically. You need to learn the game ethically. You need to learn the game intentionally, because these are the things that makes people grow without much effort. Thank you, and see you some other time.